Hey you guys, today I'm going to do Preachers of LA Season 2, Episode 7 review. Um, it was an okay episode, really wasn't that much, so I'm just going to just go off the top of my head the things that I remembered. If I forget something, I apologize, leave it in the comments section and we'll keep the conversation going. Um, Dietrich got restored. He's still in Detroit. He's got restored back into preaching. I guess that's what you call it, from his father, from the church that he got banned from or whatever. So they restored him. He was allowed to go back to preach. Okay. Okay. He can't save my soul. So when it comes to Dietrich and preaching, I don't know. When it comes to Dietrich and singing, I can support. Um, Pastor Wayne ended up getting a vasectomy because they got 3 kids. They don't want any more, so he's gonna take one for the team. He took one for the team. He ended up talking to Dietrich about it, and he ended up taking one for the team or whatever. He got the vasectomy. No more kids coming out of him. I don't think Maisha got the thing. I think she just made him take one for the team. Okay. I ain't mad at her. Like, fuck that. Even if you ain't with me, you ain't having no more. I'm just saying. So I wasn't mad at her with that. I wasn't even mad at him getting a vasectomy. Now, him playing like a little big baby, I was like, okay, yeah. But hey, he said he was gonna milk it for all his worth, and I get him. Hey, when you getting somebody to take care of you while you sick, hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. What else happened on here? Before I get into what I really want to talk about, because I wasn't gonna even do the video. Yeah, with him. Okay, at the end, Dietrich and Pastor J end up meeting up because they wives ain't playing that shit and made them 6-day beat. Dietrich just felt judged. He felt judged because the world was judging him, and he felt like the world had got to Pastor J. And Pastor J was like, no, it wasn't like that. I like how they can come together as men and talk it out, argue it out, and then work it out, all that kind of stuff. That was cool. He was like, what, adored, ordained the marriage, and then he ordained you, and I was just like, okay, that's the excuse you gonna come up with? I'm happy he even met up with Jay, because when he was talking to Dominique, Dietrich didn't even want to do it. He felt like Pastor Jay should apologize to him, and I'm like, for what? But even, Christy told Pastor Jay, like, even if you feel like both of the wives felt like, even if you don't think you did nothing wrong, the other person was hurt by something, so apologize for that. And that's what they did. Is it me? Or do Christy look like an older version of Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas? I don't know. They look alike. They cute, but they look alike. What I really want to talk about was this thing with past Bishop. Let me get it right. Bishop Brian's sister and her daughter. They're planning this party, dinner, whatever you want to call it. Well, before we get to the dinner, he takes out her and her kids to go shopping for clothes, getting them some church clothes and getting them in a better, new lifestyle. I guess they came from LA, Compton, I don't know. But they came from somewhere in California, and they moved to Riverside. Let me tell y'all, I wish people, okay, yeah, Riverside is a step up from Compton and LA, but Riverside is just as fucking bad. Riverside still have racial tension with the blacks and Mexicans. Still got badass kids that go to the school systems. You might have nicer houses. That's probably about it. But Riverside and LA, shit, everybody from LA is moving to Riverside. Let me get that one straight. Don't try to make it just seem like they just moved like from LA to Beverly Hills or Simi Valley or some shit. Come on now. 45-minute drive. 35 if you know how to drive right. Just saying. Used to do it on a daily. But he talks to the daughter. I keep forgetting her name, but okay. He talks to Sean's daughter, and Sean's daughter still have animosity, as I can understand that. She still don't know if everything is gonna be everything with her mama. Her mama only been sober for 10 months, and she said she's been dealing with this shit for 34 years. I get that. Then they end up having this dinner, and the mom, Bishop Ron's mom, was there. Love her, sweet ass lady. I told you I used to go to their church back in the day. She's a really, really sweet lady. And they always telling Sean how they was proud of her and all that. And you could see in her daughter's face that she was over this, didn't really want to do this, but hey, let's do it for the cameras. Let's do it for my Uncle Ron. But I'm not feeling this. That's how she was looking. I think her name is Erica. But we're going to keep saying Sean's daughter so I don't get the name wrong. But so they end up asking her how did she feel about her mom. She was like, oh, she look good. You look nice. Okay. So everybody noticed the tension. So Bishop made both of them go outside and talk about their issues or whatever. I get both sides of this. Being a product of a child, I'm a product of my father was on drugs, heavy. Till he passed away, Lord rest his soul, okay. But till he passed away, he was on drugs. So I get both sides of the story. My dad was on drugs all my life. I don't remember a time where he stopped, slowed down, none of that shit. Still a good father, you know what I'm saying? And we asked him for something, he still got it. He spoiled his girls, shit like that. But he had his fucked up flaws. So they goes outside, and the daughter is basically like, it's always about you. All my life had to deal with you and your drugs. Now we have to deal about this party. It's about you. They still praising you. It's all about you. She got animosity. Sean tells her to get over it. And I looked at the TV like, bitch, are you fucking serious? Like I said, I get both sides. But my initial reaction was, bitch, are you serious? Because you have to acknowledge your daughter's hurt and her pain. They should have taught you that shit in rehab. That it's not going to be overnight that your family is going to forgive you. It's not going to be overnight that you're going to stay sober. It's not going to, you're going to keep getting these judgments. I know family members that have been clean for over 10, 15 years, and they still get those judgments. So that's going to happen. But the whole thing with, okay, this is what I'm going to say about this. The daughter. Let's talk to her first. If you want to move forward and have that relationship with your mom, get your shit out and leave it there. And move forward to build that relationship. Don't keep harboring. If you plan on building a relationship with your mom, don't keep harboring on the past. It's not good for you, and it's not good for the drug addict. Because they're going to keep on saying, well, why the fuck am I doing this? Why am I doing good if my family going to keep on bringing up the past and bringing up the hurt and this and that? So if you're going to get this, if you're going to move forward and get a relationship with your mom, say what you got to say and leave it alone. Now to Sean, you have, like I said before, you have to let your daughter go through this. You have to let her be mad. She has to go through stages so you guys can get past this. I think it was a good thing to show on TV because, especially being black people, we all got people in our family, whether you talk to them or not. We have drug addicts in our family. I don't know a damn black person that don't have no drug addicts in their fucking family. So I think this was a good thing to even talk about, bring about, so even people can face their issues. And I'm hoping that they face their issues. But that's all I have for Preachers of LA Season 2, Episode 7, because my battery for to go out. And I'm going to cut off in front of y'all. So, tell me what you guys think about this. I can't wait till next week because it looked like old girl, Bishop Jones' girl, Loretta. Yeah, Loretta is going to be talking to Omarosa, and all of a sudden now she want to ring. I thought she was cool with that relationship. Whatever. Yeah. I just hope that Bishop Brown and their family work this out, whether it's on camera, off camera. I just hope their whole family work this issue out with the drugs and stuff like that. Like I said, it was an okay episode, but it wasn't all that. It was just that drug problem. I just had to talk about that, being a person that my father was on drugs, and we all go through the hurt and the pain and the resentment and the rejection and stuff like that as children. So parents, you guys have to just be understanding to that, especially when you wasn't around, and especially with daughters needing their mothers and stuff like that. So yeah, that's all I gotta say on Preachers in LA. I'll be back hopefully tonight. I'm not making no promises on Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder. If not tonight, it will be a first thing tomorrow morning. Well, not first thing, probably before 10. I'm just gonna say it like that. West Coast time. Because like I told y'all, here in Vegas, that shit come on late as hell, and I be tired having to get up with my husband and the kids and shit like that, starting at 3, 4 in the morning. So I'll be tired. Enough for me. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, Xbox Live. I do everything by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. Make sure you check out my cousin Mike B801 for Preachers at Ballet, Samora, Squeaky Jones, and True Seeker 5000. We all do Preachers of Ballet. And don't forget to check out my girl Ashley Miller and Cemented. Check them out. Much love from KY, Predictions, Forest Rocks. You know, we all love them, so go check them out. All right, you guys, that's all I have. Peace out.